I'm spending the first part of my day working in bed, and now I am also eating in bed. I'm having my breakfast in bed, which is a bowl of Rice Crisp cereal with Beyond Milk. Nothing else added right now, just keeping it simple as a way to ease myself into the day. Why am I working in bed? It's because it feels cold here, and I feel like such a wimp because I grew up in Massachusetts, so I know what like real winters feel like. But for whatever reason, when the temperature drops in LA, I get so cold. And my place, to be fair, does not retain the heat very well, so I have my heater on. But even with that, I feel chilly. What the heck is wrong with me? I don't know, and I'm about to, well, in about a month, I'm going back to Massachusetts for the holidays, so I will experience real cold. But regardless, I will be doing a lot of time in bed because this is where it's warmest in my place. Can anybody else relate to that? Anyways, I'm gonna go eat my cereal. I just got back from bar class and I'm so grateful that I made a soup earlier. So what I didn't show you was that I made a chestnut soup from the Forks Over Knives cookbook, which is separate from the Forks Over Knives plan. I'm wrapping up the recipe list that I've put together. It's lasted me like 2 weeks, and most of the ingredients I shopped for like over a week ago are lasting me until now. So I just have been doing like very minimal shopping to get like a few ingredients here and there, but it's amazing what happens when you put together a meal plan with a recipe list. So anyways, I made this chestnut soup, which isn't super pretty to look at, but it's very, very tasty and satisfying. It was super easy to make. It was onion, celery, and carrots. I used some beautiful multicolored carrots, like purple carrots and white carrots in this, and some vegetable stock with a bunch of spices like thyme and cloves, sage, a bay leaf, and then you add in some pureed chestnuts and some parsley on top, and there might have been like one or two other things, but super simple, and it is so satisfying. It feels really cold in LA today, even though it's been like between like 55 and 65 degrees. It's been super windy, and it's just, this is our winter, so I've been bundling up and enjoying a lot of warm foods. I also had some tea earlier, some of the puka tea with a little bit of sugar vita in it and Beyond Milk, and I'm just feeling super warm and cozy and satisfied. I had a great workout tonight and getting a lot of good work done, so I hope everything is going really well with you. I'd love to hear from you what you've been eating. I keep forgetting to ask you in these videos, but you can tell me anytime if you're super excited about something, you want to share a recipe. I would love to see it. So I'm going to go enjoy this, and I'll check in with you later when I have whatever it's going to be. It's some sort of a snack, I'm sure. Last food of the night is this sweet treat. These are little Rice Krispie treats. There was a recipe in the Forks Over Knives book, so it's the third book that I've talked about from them. That book has a super simple recipe, but I've actually been making this for years because I initially found it from The Kind Diet by Alicia Silverstone, I think. I'll link to both of them down below. And what's really cool about this recipe is it's only a few ingredients. So you take brown rice crisps, so you know, the ones that I'm always having for breakfast, company like this. And then you take some brown rice syrup, which you can find in most health stores. This is the brand that I use. And then you melt this with peanut butter or almond butter, whatever butter that you want to use, and a little bit of vanilla. You mix that up on the stove, and then you mix in the brown rice Krispies, and then you put them in some sort of a dish. You can also add in some things like nuts or chocolate, or dried fruit. I put in some dried cranberries and some chocolate chips, some stevia sweetened chocolate chips from this company called Lily's, which I can also link to down below. I'll link to a video where I've talked about this before, and if I can find Alicia's recipe, I'll put that down below too, but really it's that simple. If you have the Forks Over Knives cookbook, it's on page 99, I think. So that is gonna do it for my eating today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow.